And today I'm going to review Rainbow Island. Yes, Rainbow Island. This was a fantastic game for the Commodore 64. Here's the back and the box. Now, it says something about Bubble Bobble 2. I remember the local maniac just reviewed this about a week ago and said it was like a sequel to Bubble Bobble. I don't really see it as a sequel to Bubble Bobble. I really see it as a separate game. And I'm going to show you what it looks like inside the box on my laptop. Here we go. Here we go. Got this from eBay, and look, it's still in its wrapping with Ocean. And here is the tape. Hey, with Rainbow Island on it. And it's still got the manual and everything. And I got this from eBay for 99p. And it works nicely. So I've got to tidy this up and put this over here with the box. And yeah, I'm going to now play Rainbow Island. So, switch it on. Switch the television on. Now the reason why I don't put this on a massive TV, because honestly when it blows up it doesn't look as good, so it looks nicely on these TVs. I'll just switch her on. There we go. Hey! And I put the cassette in. Come on, get in. It's now rewinding. But not press shift and run stop yet. Hooray! Now let's see this game in action. Now let's play. Here we go, Rainbow Island for the Commodore 64. Now as always, I love Ocean loadings, because it always entertains you with some music. Now there's a writing at the bottom of the screen there saying when you're actually loaded up the game, you've got to turn the cassette over, it will wind the tape, and you can continue on from the game. But you can actually continue on from the game on that side of the tape, so I don't know why it's saying that. Never mind about that. This must be one of the best loading screens ever. Wait for it. Now look at that. No boring screenshot like Operation Wolf. That is full on colour. Brilliant screenshot. Well, brilliant loading screen. And you get this with music for about 10 minutes. It does cut down the boredom. And you know when the music starts to end, you know you only got like 1 or 2 minutes to wait, so it's not too bad. I know it's too late saying this now, but Codemasters should learn from this. I know it's too late, but anyway, if you ever have to do long loadings again, take some advice from Ocean. Now, we're on the grand finale, Rainbow Island. And I'd say that rainbow there looks pretty colourful for the Commodore 64 game. Now let's have some action. Now make sure you have full credits because you're going to need them. Now, like the local maniac says, the first couple of levels are pretty easy, and then they really turn up the hardness in this game, and I 100% agree with him. It does get unbelievably hard. And the objective of this game is to get on top of the screen and complete the level. So you have to keep going up, avoiding all the nasty creatures like birds and caterpillars that don't harm people in real life, but it harms this little boy in real life. And when you get up here, right to the top, there's a massive scary, if I can get on top of here, big massive tarantula. I always hate this thing, because the only way to kill it is to die, then jump to the side, get as much rainbows as you can, jump, like that. And then after that, that's it. The tarantula's dead. And this island is now safe. And now it's time for the next island. And this time we get, you know, we get threatened by little tanks and cars in this world. So this boy is not safe from anything, and little helicopters. Now, as always, the objective is to get on top of the screen without dying. Sounds very simple, but it's very hard. Now for the Commodore 64, this must absolutely push the system to the limit, because it's nice and colourful, it has nice scrolling, it does signs of slow frame rate, so it must have took a lot of effort to make Rainbow Island this good on a computer with 1 MHz processor and a 64K memory. It must have took a lot of programming skills. But as I'll show you later on, there is a slight little problem with that. Now this is an easy boss, you know, a lot easier than that stupid tarantula. Just a dumb helicopter that doesn't seem to know where you are when it goes, oh yeah, I could get you there. Just throw those rainbows down. There, you're dead. Hooray! I could now claim my life. Now watch very carefully at the bottom. I don't seem to get that life, and it happens every time. That's what I mean by the glitch in this game. There's little glitches everywhere, especially on World 3. There's a glitch. Now we're in the scary town with zombies and nasty purple bats. Now what I really hate about this stage is those stupid little bouncy skeletons. Right, they look harmless, but they're the most annoying baddies ever. They'll just jump down at you at the wrong point. You go away, you stupid little skeletons, I hate them. Alright, gotta get on top of here. Watch out for any skeletons or any of those nasty people firing thunder at me. I hate those as well. Oh no, those skeletons. Hooray, kill it. Hooray, got to the end of the level without being killed by a skeleton. That's an achievement. Now, this is what I mean by the clever programming skills, because you get stuff like this happening. It's crashed. I've got all this far, so what I have to do, I have to switch the Commodore 64 off, switch it back on, and guess what? I have to load it all over again. How fun is that? You see, that this was actually the first game that actually crashed on the Commodore 64. Well, on this Commodore 64 board anyway. But I can forgive its failings that way, as it is a very good game. Just hit those stupid skeletons still. Come on, let's get past it. Now I've got to try to dodge these bats. It must be the strangest buildings in the world, these. Like, the bits of buildings you could jump on with no windows or anything. These must be the strangest buildings in the world, because they don't actually hold anything. You can't actually live in these buildings. I'm just so picky. Now we're on the last stage now. Get rid of that custard pie that's trying to kill me. And here we are. Now we're at the final boss. Kill the vampire. It's a really hard stage, but the boss is easier than the tarantula. And now we're on World 4. Hey, come on. Let's kill those dancing lollipops. Now what I love about this stage, it looks really colourful and very, it looks very nice. The other worlds look a bit, well, the first world looks very nice, but this world looks really colourful. And those question marks there look very similar to, one of those block things you jump on Mario Brothers, to get a mushroom and get a coin out of. Now one thing I've noticed, the music keeps repeating, and it's very nice at first, but what they could have done is have a change of music for each world, like a lot of games do, and it gives the game more variety. It does have to load the stage up anyway. I can't see why they can't change the music. Anyway, I never ever got this far before. I have to verse this disc boss. And guess what? He's still easier to beat than the tarantula. Oh dear. Hope I get the life this time. Hooray, I do. No glitch there. And now we're at stage 5, the furthest I've ever been on Rainbow Island. Hooray! What? Hey, there's no that music anymore. Now this is a nice change. It's a little, but it's a nice change from the Rainbow Island music. I can't see any baddies here except for little rocks and little hats jumping around. But I still have to be very careful though. Do you think those bots look like that game called Breakout? That little ball that goes up and go pump pump and you get rid of little bricks. Do you think they'll look like Breakout? It does. And that noise sounds like you're hitting the bricks. Hey! Well, they keep the goaling music. Don't mind that. Now I wonder how far I'm going to get here with no credits and no lives. I wonder if I'm going to complete the next level. Let's see. God, it's getting annoying. I want the Rainbow Island music back now. There's not a lot I can say about this level except for little rocks and stuff. Must be quite a boring island, this one. Oh no, I gotta hurry up. Gotta get to the top quick. Oh no. Anyway, this is the furthest ever being on Rainbow Island. And that's the end of my review. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.